up, guys? My name is Courtney Budzyn, and this is What's for Din. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make grilled chicken Caesar salad with a homemade Caesar dressing. One of my wonderful subscribers asked me to make this recipe, and I'm more than happy to share my version of a Caesar dressing. And this is by no means the authentic version, but in my opinion, it's just as good, if not better. And the reason my version isn't authentic is because it doesn't contain raw egg as an emulsifier, but instead I use Dijon mustard as a replacement. This recipe is so simple to make, restaurant quality in my opinion, so let's get started. So for the ingredients for the dressing, you're going to need some grated Parmigiano, some lemon juice, clove of garlic, Dijon mustard, some extra virgin olive oil, and you're also going to need some anchovies. Don't freak out. I know anchovies are nasty. Why would anyone want to eat them? But I'm going to tell you right now, when you open the can, it doesn't smell like anything, and this dressing is not going to taste like anchovies. It's just so that it gives it just a little slight flavor. And once you try this recipe, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You're also going to need some croutons, and these are homemade croutons. I just made these. It takes like 3 seconds. Well, not literally, but they're really quick to make, really easy. So if you guys want a recipe on that, just leave a comment in the comments below. You're also going to need some romaine lettuce that I already chopped and washed and made sure they're nice and dry. And you're also going to need some chicken. I'm using 3 only because I like to make more for leftovers, but I'm probably only going to use 2. And what I do is I just season it with salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, cayenne pepper, and garlic powder. I do that to both sides. That way it has ultimate flavor. And then I drizzle a little bit of olive oil on the tops. So the first thing we're going to do is grill our chicken up because this takes the longest. This dressing is so quick that it's, you want your chicken to be done. You can even do this in the oven if it's winter out and it's way too cold. I usually bake them in the oven at 425 for about a half an hour until the internal temperature is about 165 degrees or higher. And so I'm going to go throw these on the grill and then we'll continue with the rest of the recipe. So moving on to the dressing, I just have a little tiny food processor here. It's not the greatest, but it gets the job done. So into that, I'm going to put my cheese, my clove of garlic, my lemon juice, Dijon mustard, and our anchovies. I'm going to pop the lid on, and then I'm blend this until smooth, and I'll show you what that looks like. See, you can see that texture is nice and creamy. That's what you're looking for. So now if you have a normal food processor with a spout, this is where you want to gradually add the olive oil when you're blending it together. But I don't have that, so I'm just going to add a little bit of the olive oil at a time until I get the consistency that I want. So once the last of the oil is in here, you want to make sure that you blend it for an additional 20 seconds. That way all the flavors really meld well. Is that even a word? Mend well together. And then I just kind of let it sit in here and hang out until the chicken's done. And then once the chicken's done and had a chance to rest, then I just throw it all together and I'll show you what that looks like. So now my chicken is done. It reached an internal temperature of 165 degrees. So I'm just going to slice her up. My chicken's all nice and cut up. Now I'm going to do the assembling. So all I do is add my dressing right to my salad. I start with a little bit and kind of work my way up because it does make quite a bit and you don't want to use too much. And you just want to toss all your leaves in that dressing. I'm one of those people who like a lot of dressing when I have a Caesar salad, so I tend to use a lot. Use as much or as little as you want. So once all the leaves are coated, I like to put some shredded Parmesan on top. Now it's time to plate her up. Now let's test this baby out. So if you want to remake this recipe, just look below in the description box. I'll list all the measurements as well as the written instructions. And if you aren't subscribed already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. So thank you for hanging out with me, and we'll see you next time. See ya.